Filipino families usually rush to cemeteries to remember their departed loved ones. That's not the case with Camigin's sunken cemetery. Instead, visitors rather than family members typically visit the tombs at Camigin's most historic and captivating cemetery. The only indication of the resting place is a massive cross that rose from the water. No gravestones or individual markings exist for Camigin's lost residents. The sunken cemetery in Catarman, a part of the province's community where one of the first settlers of Camiguin lived and was buried alive after Mt. Vulcan or Daang Bulkan erupted, is one of the most well-known destinations on the island. The 5-hectare cemetery fell and sank to the bottom of the sea in 1871. All about the cross. A looming cross was erected in honor of the site of loss. This man-made wonder, full of myth, is admired by tourists from all over the Philippines and the world. The graveyard's original cross was destroyed by Typhoon Ruping in 1981 before a concrete replacement was constructed in its place. The underwater tombstones stretch at least half a hectare from a former church similarly submerged by Mt. Vulcan's lava. Some of them still have distinguishable features that are now uncommon in modern burial lots and tombs. Some claim that when visitors view this building standing by itself in the middle of the sea, they will experience a wave of melancholy. Accessible by boat, the site is a place of devotion and introspection where guests can stand on its modest foundation above the water. Protected marine area. Once home to several tombstones, the area is now also a sanctuary for corals and other marine life. Since it was made available for free diving and snorkeling, the location has given the people a means of livelihood, boosting the province's economy. Recently, the island had its dive festival, wherein the festival goers revisited the island's most revered marine spaces, including the sunken cemetery. The sunken cemetery receives a lot of tourists not only in the summer but also on Holy Week and All Souls' Day. Even though the residents of the old town were buried when the volcano erupted, the entire Camiguin community observes these holidays as days to honor their ancestors. Flowers are laid along the shores of Punta Pasil, the location of the historic graveyard that may have also served as the old Catarman's symbolic resting place. There are no flowers or gravestones to mark the resting places of the lost citizens of Camiguin, only a giant cross rising up out of the water to mark where this place of rest once was. In the 1870s, a volcano near this place erupted and caused the cemetery along with the capital city surrounding it to sink below sea level. In order to commemorate this place of loss, a looming cross was built in remembrance. Visitors all over the Philippines and the world come to admire this man-made marvel filled with legend and enchantment. Some say a feeling of loneliness will hit you once you see the structure standing all alone in the middle of the sea. A place of reverence and reflection, the site is accessible by boat and visitors can stand on its small base while it remains above water. Many take the small boat ride in order to take photos and soak in the view of Mt. Vulcan, the volcano that sacrificed the people of Camiguin to the sea when it came into being. As its name implies, this burial ground is located underneath the waves off the northwestern coast of Camiguin. Its spot is marked by a large cross that you can spot from Camiguin. To view the cemetery, most travelers ride a van bound for Mt. Vulcan, where they can get an unobstructed view of the sunken cemetery. It can also be accessible by the shore with a short banker ride to visit the cross. The story of the sunken cemetery can be traced back to the 1800s when Mount Vulcan was still an active volcano. It first erupted in 1827, followed by a second one in 1862. However, its third eruption in 1871 was its most destructive, causing the cemetery to sink. It sunk deeper when Mt. Vulcan erupted once again in the 1960s. Following the tragedy, the local government erected a large cross in its spot to mark the burial ground's location. Since it sunk, the locals of Camiguin head to the nearby shore every November 1st to offer flowers and wreaths to commemorate their ancestors who now rest underwater. Best time to visit. It's best to visit this burial ground in the Philippines dry season, December to May, so you can take a boat out to the cross marker as there are fewer chances of heavy rainfall during this season.